Hey guys, it's Naomi. Surprise! I'm in London. So I'm on the Tower Bridge right now. If you guys can see it, I tried to get it in the thumbnail, but it wasn't coming up. And I am gonna do a daily pick a number. I don't have my cards with me, but I have a little numerology prize on how I'm gonna do the cards. So far, I've just seen the typical touristy stuff like the Eye and Westminster Abbey and what else? Let's see. I saw Buckingham Palace. I went to where the Queen lives right away, you know, because they do royal family readings on the channel. So I was like, I have to go there. And I got as close to the gate as I could. And I was like, let me try to take a picture of where they go in. I pulled a Samantha. Well, not really, because I'm not crazy like that. But anyways, allegedly crazy. I get in trouble. But yeah. So oh, hi. Oh, Ekale, you work Sunflower? You work near here? Hi. Yeah, I travel alone from time to time. I like to save so I can just like do stuff. I prefer to go with somebody, but if I don't have anybody to go with, I don't let that hold me back. So I just go. Maybe it's a New Yorker American thing, independent thing. I'm just like, whatever, I'll just do what I want. But you know, if I have somebody to go with, that's wonderful. But if not, I just go. I don't let it hold me back from seeing things. I went to Paris and I met up with a friend a couple years ago. I went to Spain and met up with a friend, but I spent some of the days alone because she was at work during the day. So, you know, I do it last minute. Maybe we'll plan a Naomi Tarot trip sometime, and you guys like that can go, we can meet up and go on a trip. But this was very spur of the moment. So I was gonna do it maybe in May, that was the surprise. But I was like, you know what? I just wanna do it now because the prices are cheaper in April. And that's my luck. It's sunny here, or at least sunny for London. The other 2 days it was sunny. This whole week that I chose to go, there's no rain so far, knock on wood from what I read. There's no wood to knock on. Yeah, so anyways, I'm on the Tower Bridge. I don't think I just went to the Tower of London, but I know I'm gonna sound like a pain in the ass, but I didn't want to go inside because it just had such a dark, and you know what that was the site of? Henry VIII, one of the most famous misogynists in history, killing all his wives. So I don't really want to go in there. I'd rather go in somewhere where I can pick up positive energy, you know what I mean? And I have a surprise visit outside of London for Saturday. I don't want to say anything until I book it, and I'm sure I'm going. It's my last day here. It's a surprise visit on, well, Sunday is my last day here, actually. What am I talking about? So Sunday, I have a surprise visit outside of London. I don't want to tell you until Sunday, and it's some energy that I'm going to pick up from this site that I'm going to, and I would probably have uploaded by, I don't want to say Monday because I'm going to have jet lag, but I'll probably be able to upload it by Tuesday night. You might want to get it because I'm going to get some real good like energy from this on Sunday that I'm possibly going to, and I'm not going to say for sure until maybe tonight when I book it. I'll let you guys know on the channel tonight. But this is what I've been doing. This is why I haven't been on the channel in a couple of days. The Wi-Fi is terrible where I'm staying, but I found out I can do live videos for some reason where I'm staying, and I thought I couldn't, but I can't do uploads well. So that's why people who have purchased readings, I'm sorry it took so long to upload your videos, and surely if you see this, your video is actually still uploading in the room. So because I'm outside in the public Wi-Fi, I have really good reception, but when I'm in the room, it's like horrible, and I don't want to take my laptop out of the room because I don't want to risk it getting like lost or stolen. So that's why your reading is taking so long, Shirley, and I apologize. So, but it is uploading. So, and it's done. So anyways, yeah, if you do want something from this special place I'm possibly going to on Sunday, I would recommend, because I'm going to bring my crystals there, charge them, get all the energy. So if you get a tarot reading, I'll do it Sunday night, but I'll upload it by Tuesday for you to view, like for your own private reading, and it's going to be great. I'm going to do my own reading there. I think you guys can probably figure out where I'm thinking of going, and it's outside of London. Just hint, hint, it's not that far from London. It's an extremely spiritual site. It's very well known, and it's for those woo-woo spiritual people like me. Not Ireland. I don't know. Because it's costing me a lot of money out here. Like, our money does not go far. U.S. money doesn't go far out here. So, and I realized this once I got here. I'm like, damn. But it's outside of London. It's in England. So, just to answer your question, I'm sorry, I'm not keeping track of who's asking these questions. It's in England, and it's easy to get to from here. In the UK, I should say. Nobody says England, right? They say UK. So, thank you. I'm only here for a week because the money is not going far. I was going to try to stay here for 2 weeks, but I'm just like, I can't. I want to limit myself on how much I spend. So, I want to surprise you guys. I can't answer the questions that you're asking. Because I want to make sure, like, I don't want to jinx it, you know. I want to make sure it's booked tonight. It'll just be a day trip, basically, on my last day here. So I can go home with this energy, you know, leave on a good note. And I'm still contemplating whether I want to go inside the tower, but I really don't know. I mean, it's historical, it's cool, but I'd rather just see the outside of the building because, like I said, the dark energy, I don't really want to pick that up, you know. He killed all his wives in there. I know that's historical, but that's not, as a spiritual person, that's not something I want to be necessarily around, like that darkness. So, yeah. People forget it. That's what happened in the tower. He just murdered all his wives. It's like, okay. I went inside the Abbey, which was cool. I mean, I've been inside Notre Dame before as well, so it was very similar. It just didn't have the height as Notre Dame. It was cool, though. I went inside more so for my mom because she's always wanted to go there, Westminster Abbey. Oh, yeah, there's ravens in there. Are they inside of it, Alexandra? Because I saw some on the outside. They're all over the place here, just like in Paris. They're like in the parks and stuff, crows and ravens, which I really like. I wish we had crows and ravens in our parks in New York. We have just pigeons. Oh, so they're inside, Alexandra. Okay, well, maybe I should go in there then. Because I want to, just for the ravens, not because I like what happened in there. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking, I don't know. Because, you know, this is how I look at it. I know I sound like a pain in the ass, but it's like, do I want to pay basically like close to $40 US to go in a place where a guy murdered all his wives? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate the building, the structures of everything. I think it's beautiful. I'm not knocking that. But like the energy force that's in there for somebody like me, that's why I'm kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, I'd rather go on the Eye or in Westminster Abbey or something like I did the other day. Oh, and the Eye, I really wanted to ride, but the line was so gigantic for that. I was like, oh, that was the one thing I really wanted to go on, but it was so long, I would have been waiting all day, so I didn't have the patience. I think a couple years ago, before, like 8 years ago, before I moved to New York, I would have had the patience, but now that I live there, I don't have the patience for lines that long. I just don't. Yeah, $40 US to go in there. Yep. And that's why I don't really want to, because I just feel like I'm just paying to absorb that energy, because what's going to happen is I'm going to have to do a thing afterwards. Do you know what I mean? Because people who are not spiritually aware, they're not going to pick that up. But somebody who is, you're going to absorb it, you know? But anyways, let's focus on the positive. So I'm going to do a special, because I don't have my cards with me. I'm going to do a special numerological, pick a number 1, 2, 3. And I haven't done this before. I've been saving it for a time where I didn't have my cards and I have to improvise. So I'm going to, yeah, that's the one thing. I think this is a very nice city. I think that it's very livable, actually, compared to other cities I've been to. I think it's more livable than Chicago is. I've been to Chicago, and I just was so by it. I just had to get out and go back to New York. I didn't even bother showing you guys clips of Chicago because I was just so... I know I sound like a New York snob, but I did not like Chicago. But London, I think, is livable and nice. It's just that it's very expensive. So my review of London is that it's livable and it's nice to visit, but it's very expensive. Yeah. I'm trying to look at your guys' messages. Oh, I have my glasses in my purse. I could put them on so I could read this. the dead is, I'm not bothered by people who passed away, you guys. That's not what I'm talking about. It's how they passed away. The reason why I don't, like I said, as a spiritual person with the Henry VIII thing with the towers, the reason why I don't like that energy is because he murdered them. I mean, he basically did if he had them killed. That's not so much that because I don't like, we all die, we all are born, right? That's a fact of life. I'm talking about the way in which they went. That's what I don't like about it. Death itself, you know, you can't be scared of that because that's a part of life. Just like if you're born, right? It's the way in which it happened that I don't like to absorb that energy. Somebody said something about Meghan and Harry. What do you want? You want me to go outside? I'm not going to go outside all the way out there. I think they live further away than the Queen does, because the Queen lives in Buckingham Palace. They live in somewhere, don't they live in, did they move to that place that they were moving to? See, I don't even keep track. Yeah, I know there are other places, and I would visit them, but the thing is, I can only pick a limited number of places because I don't want to spend over a certain amount, you know what I mean? And American money does not go far here. I mean, it goes further in France even, because the euro is not as much as the pound. The pound is worth a lot more than the US dollar. So it kind of like screws you in that way when you're, you know what I mean? Like, pardon my language, but that's the truth. But I like it here. It's just that you can only stay a certain limited amount of days with American money here, unless you want to spend like twice as much as you were planning on. Yeah, so they're at Frogmore now. Yeah, I'm not going to go outside of there. That's all right. I'd rather just see where the Queen lives. That's all right. Yeah. Yeah, it is very expensive. I would say that if this is even, well, for me, it's more expensive than New York, where I live, where I save a lot of money, actually, believe it or not, because I got a really good deal where I live in New York. And I'm never going to leave until I get kicked out. Even though it's not like the fanciest place, it's saving a lot of money for where I live in New York. People who know New York prices are like, how did you get that? Because I knew somebody, word of mouth. So I actually save more money in New York than people expect. But here, it's like spending all my money. So anyways, let me do a pick a number 1, 2, 3. So, because I don't want to stay here forever. I'm standing right near the, I'm fine. There's a high ledge behind me and I have a bar near me. So I'm fine. I'm not leaning over the back of it. I heard somebody saying that there was some crazy YouTuber, like these stupid people, they sat up on the side of the thing and almost fell off, and they're like, help. It's like, why are you doing this? I'm not going to do something stupid like that. But my channel's not even about that stuff anyway. I do tarot card readings. It's not rent controlled. I can't really say. It's just that it's affordable. I can't really say why. Well, I can. It's because I know the people. Because I knew their son and his wife. So that's why I got a good price. If you know people, you get a good deal. Although his father is somebody who's much to be desired. I'm just gonna leave it at that. But anyway, so yeah, no, the food is fine. I've been able, because I eat, yeah, I got like pub stuff and like halal like we have in New York. That's affordable. But the thing is, that's what we call it in New York. I don't know if they call it that out here, because I said that to the guys and they didn't say anything to correct me. They just said that they call it chili sauce instead of hot sauce, because we say hot sauce on it when you get it with the yogurt sauce. But anyway, so what was I saying? Okay, so pick a number 1, 2, 3. I'll do a quick numerology reading for you guys. So I want you to concentrate. Now the energy is going to be a little different here. I'm on the bridge surrounded by a bunch of people. But I'm picking number 1, 2, 3, and I'll do a reading for you guys since we're doing a live video. Okay, I want you to concentrate. Pick a number 1, 2, 3. Okay, so if you picked message number 1, according to numerology, the vibration of number 1 means you're very independent. It means that you are going to be doing a lot of things alone. You're going to be leading a project probably at work. You might be going through a breakup soon. If not a breakup, you're just going to find more independence by yourself. Number 1 is all about doing things on your own, initiating things. You're probably going to feel a charge of confidence for the rest of April. And you're going to either be given a new project at work or volunteer a new project. And you're also going to be asked to lead somehow if you message number. If you picked numerology message number 2, if you're resonating with the number 2, that vibration says that you are going to pair up with others soon. You're going to be in partnerships. Now 2 is represented by the tarot card, the 2 of Cups, the 2 of Pentacles. It's about balancing, it's about partnerships, it's about working things out with others, it's about learning to work together. So it's kind of the opposite of message number 1 in a way. It also might mean that you're going to go through working on a higher level with your partner in your relationship. It also might indicate that you're going to be going in a new relationship, maybe marrying the person you've been with for a while. Or it can just indicate working together with people more on projects at work, asking to coordinate with them. Okay. Now, if you chose message number 3 is all about having fun. So message number 3 is also a very spiritual number. I'm going to move from here because there's some noise. Message number 3 is also a very spiritual number, and it's about what are you going to do that's creative, right? What are you going to initiate that's intuitive, creative, spiritual? What part of yourself is being called to get in touch with that part of yourself, whether it's through painting, writing, art, whether it's through meditation, whether it's through lighting candles, praying, whatever it is that you do that brings out that right-brained heart is what you're being called to do. So maybe take a break, enjoy, maybe get a reading. Just kidding. Message number spiritual. It also is a number of recognizing, and it's recognizing the synchronicities that you see in everyday life, because synchronicities come in 3s, and those are meaningful coincidences. Now, you're welcome, Patricia. You're welcome, Penny. Or thank you, Penny, I mean. It's also about synchronicities, things coming in 3s. So synchronicity was a term that was coined by Carl Jung. When I was getting my master's degree, all I wanted to do was read about Carl Jung, even though when you do a mental health degree, they don't talk about Carl Jung very much. They like to talk about the clinical psychologists. So when I was reading about him, I was like, this makes a lot more sense than all this clinical stuff, right? Even though he was a psychiatrist, he liked to focus on the spirit. And he said, he coined that term synchronicity and said, if you see things that come in 3s that seem related but not related, but they mean something to your spirit and they're giving you a message, that's a synchronicity. But the actual message of these coincidences, these meaningful coincidences, is up for you to decide. So message number 3 is very powerful if you got that one, because that's saying pay attention to the synchronicities in your life. All right, so that's the messages 1, 2, and 3. I just winged it. That's based on the numerology vibration of each of what those numbers really mean. So if you're resonating and you usually resonate with one of those numbers, it's for a reason. I personally, to share with you guys, I resonate usually with number 3 for whatever reason. But anyway, so that's it, and I'm gonna be uploading videos tonight, so I'll probably do like, you know, a regular pre-recorded reading if I can't get on live. I don't know, because that Wi-Fi in the room is weird. It was doing lives and it wasn't doing lives, and I still have to make sure that my client video is uploaded because it's taking forever, so I can't guarantee I'm gonna be able to do a live tonight. But at the very least, if I can't do a live, I'll do a pre-recorded video, which I don't know if I should, because the pre-recorded video might take like 12 hours because of the Wi-Fi in the room. But if you have any suggestions of what you want to see for the next tarot reading on Naomi Tarot, let me know right now. So what do you guys want to see? What do you want me to read about? Yeah, the jet lag was bad, but I slept it off the first day, which kind of, what I don't like about it is it takes away your first day, which pissed me off. And then I was sleeping all day my first day. That's what I don't like about it. I get over it after one day, but it's like, then I'm sleeping and I don't get to see anything. Oh, thank you. You guys are so nice. Thank you. So what do you want to, so guys, what do you want to see for the next reading if I do it live or pre-recorded, whatever? Just give me some topics. Okay, so you want me to read on Brexit? What else? Frogmore? Harry and Meg, oh God. You guys, do you really want to see that many more Harry and Meghan readings? The baby, what else? Remember that time where I got the tarot card that looked like probably what their baby will look like? Wasn't that cool when I got that card? And I was like, this is probably their child, like symbolically on the card. That was just so cool when I got that card. Yeah, it was represented spiritually through the card. Julian, okay, Julian, Assange. Okay, what other topics? Theresa May. So you want me to do all UK themed readings since I'm here? Okay, what else? Okay. I know, but the live videos don't take me long. I've been doing this for 22 minutes. It's not that much of my day, you guys. I like doing it. And I haven't been on for like 3 days. I've been getting cold. I didn't even get it. And I'm going to tell all of you guys, okay, I have to say as a disclaimer, I'm not a healthcare professional. I used to work in mental health, but I'm not only working as a card reader and life coach now. And I'm not qualified to advise on physical health. However, I'll tell you what worked for me. The Oregon root that I drank the tea of, I was sick one day, and it was barely sick. I just had a little bit of a sore throat. It was gone. I drank the cup of that tea 3 times, and then it was gone. Just letting you know, again, it's not fact-based. It's not. I have to say that disclaimer. Not a healthcare professional. So anyways, so what was I saying? Yeah, I don't mind doing it. It doesn't take a lot of my energy just to do a quick 25 minutes. But I'm going to get off of here because now it's getting too noisy. And there's a lot of people walking past me, and I want to go see some other stuff, so maybe get something to eat. So I have to get off of here. Oh, yeah, I'm actually staying near East London. Roxy, I'm staying a little far away from where I'm going to visit stuff. I am planning on seeing this quirky house there that this guy redid. Like, he made it look like an old-fashioned house, but it was a modern house, and it's some quirky artist or whatever that did it in East London. So I am going to go there. I was going to do that tomorrow and just go to random places tomorrow, not the main tourist stuff. And then on Sunday was the day for my special thing for my last day here. All right, guys, as always, these readings are not fact-based or proven. They're for entertainment purposes only. I'm not responsible for any outcomes or decisions that people make after my readings, and there are no fixed outcomes on any of them. NaomiTarot.com. Again, I'm going to be hopefully getting that energy on Sunday, and then I'll be able to do the reading Sunday night in my hotel room next to the airport from the energy I got that day. And then I will upload your reading that was done Sunday night on Monday or Tuesday. I'll upload it. So if you want to get that reading, I would suggest it. If I'm going to confirm tonight or tomorrow that I booked the surprise place I'm going to on Sunday, though, because I got to make sure it's all set up before I tell you. So I will let you know. And thank you so much for watching. And I'll talk to you guys later, okay? Bye-bye.